Hey YouTube, it's Mandak coming at you guys with another haul video. So welcome into haul video number 106. Hope you guys have been enjoying your week. I do apologize for there being like a 1 week gap there a couple of videos ago. Just got busy and didn't have time to upload. But I'm back and I do a lot of good stuff here. We do have stuff for each section. So maybe just to summarize kind of where I was at. Went to Walmart for a couple of things, not a couple, one thing really. Lego store, and I went to a second Charles and some in-stock trades purchases. So definitely a good mix of stuff here, and I'm excited to go over it with you guys and hopefully officially get caught up here now with all my stuff and kind of put the stuff away and organize it. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these sections of this video. Alright guys, so welcome into the comic book section of haul video number 106. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff here. I guess just to talk about what I've been reading this week. I currently am reading the Afterlife Doctor Strange Epic Collection. Recently finished that Sorcerer Supreme omnibus behind me there. Really enjoyed that, and I'm breezing through this epic collection for the Afterlife. That one is probably should finish that by the end of this weekend. And honestly, I may actually be able to finish off all of my Doctor Strange reading before the movie, which is amazing. For a second there, I really thought I wasn't gonna be able to finish the movie or the books before I went and saw the movie. But after this epic collection, all I have left to read is the Jason Aaron Doctor Strange run, which is 2 oversized hardcovers, which I don't foresee taking me more than a couple of days to get through. But yeah, very much enjoying Doctor Strange right now, and definitely feel like I'm more like in tune with like his character and like what he is going into this movie, which I think should definitely pay off in terms of like my enjoyment of the film. I always feel like with the first Doctor Strange film, I didn't enjoy it as much as I probably could have, because just wasn't too familiar with the characters and the story of Doctor Strange as a whole. So hopefully this time going into this movie, I'll be able to come away with it with a little bit more appreciation for it. I know Marvel films always try to insert things from the comics into the movie, so I'll definitely be able to kind of easily point those out a little bit more now, which is always fun as a comic book fan, right? But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this haul. So I do have an in-stock trades order here. I also did go to a second Charles out in Newark, Delaware, which is about an hour from where I live. My girlfriend and I drove out there for, just a day to kind of shop and walk around and stuff like that. So we went there, and what's nice about that second Charles is, in Delaware in general, is that there's no sales tax. So I was able to get the stuff and probably save a good, about $4, which I guess is really not too much in the grand scheme of things, but it definitely makes a difference, I feel. It just feels better to pay for stuff without tax too, right? But I went there, actually had a pretty good selection. There was a lot of stuff that I was tempted to buy, but kind of just left it there. Didn't want to splurge too much, but was able to pick up a lot of stuff for my collection that I've been looking for. I also have an in-stock trades order that was all image, so we'll talk about that too. But yeah, let's start off with the top here. So the thumbnail of the video here. Picked up the 4th volume of Jason Aaron's, speaking of Jason Aaron, Jason Aaron's Avengers run from 2018. And this is issues 18 through 21 of that series, as well as Free Comic Book Day 2019, Avengers, Savage Avengers. So I believe I've read a couple of Jason Aaron's Avengers issues. I dipped in and out of the series for a while there while I was on the podcast with Vince and Mike. But yeah, I'm excited to read this eventually once I kind of get through like all volume 1 and read Hickman's run and Jeff Johns' run. Well, Jeff Johns first and then the Hickman. But yeah, picked this up, got it for $5, so can't really beat that. This one is titled War of the Realms. So, and I actually had to go back and adjust my spreadsheet because for some reason I never included volumes 2 and 3 of the Jason Aaron series in my collections, and I own them, I was very close to actually buying Volume 3 at the comic convention I went to a couple weeks ago. So I'm really glad I didn't do that. But yeah, able to get the 4th volume here. Next book I got here was one that I was very excited to get. And it finishes off a series that I've been collecting for probably over a year now, actually. And that is Chew, Volume 12, Sour Grapes. So very excited to finally have this collected, and really, really looking forward to sinking my teeth into the series. It's an Eisner Award winner series, so either, yeah, I think it's an award winner. I just want to make sure it wasn't nominated and didn't win, but yeah, so you can see here, I didn't show anything on the inside of that one, oops, but you can see here the inside of this one right here. For anyone who's curious, this collects issues 55 through 60 of Chew. So I officially now have the entire series collected, which is very nice. Very much looking forward to reading this, and I can see this, I can see myself breezing through this really quickly, probably like a trade a day, so that would be great if I can do that. But yeah, very excited to get this series and to give it a read. We do have like a gap, like because like after Doctor Strange premieres, I'm gonna go right into reading Miss Marvel, because I know her series is coming out, I think, in June. And then we have Thor, which definitely not gonna be able to read all the Thor stuff I own, but might try to read a gap or something that I have. And then after that, I think there might be a little bit of a gap in terms of like TV shows or something that's coming out. So I might be able to step aside from Marvel and read an Image series that I've been collecting. So that would be great if I can do that. But yeah, let's look at some other stuff here. So the next book I got here was from Second Charles, and that is Deadly Class Volume 2. This is definitely a series that I've been slowly collecting. The first volume I think I bought like a year ago, so was able to get the second one here. I'm just trying to wait and see if I can get these for a good deal at a store or something. I keep them on my IST list because they're relatively cheap and easy to throw on like an order to get free shipping. So that's why I've kind of been hesitant to like buy them all, because I want to have like a price differential on like my IST wish list, if that makes sense. So that way I can like fit stuff into an order without having to pay too much extra for free shipping. So you can see here, this collects issues 7 through 11. And this is by Rick Remender, art by Craig. You can see here some pretty nice art going on there. Love that imagery there. Yeah, this is another thing I'm going to really enjoy. So there's that. All right. Next volume I bought here was also from IST, and this is Descender, Volume 3. So I believe I picked up Volume 4 of Descender at the 4 and 6 maybe at the Fan Expo Comic Con. So we get Volume 3 here. So I think that leaves me with Volume 5 left I have to get to complete the series. This collects issues 12 through 16 of Descender, written by Jeff Lemire, art by Dustin Nguyen. So yeah, I love Jeff Lemire as a writer. There really hasn't been much that I've read from him that I did not like. So I'm very excited to read this and experience it. And I'm also kind of trying to catch up on Ascender as well, so hopefully I can collect both of them at once. And I'm not sure which one goes first. I think someone has told me in the past, but I just can't remember. So there's that. All right. Next volume I have here is another Image series that I've been collecting. So like all these books pretty much are from my IST order. And this is Volume 9 of Morning Glories, titled... I don't know what's titled. I thought it was going to be... I think there's a name for it. I don't know. Usually they put the name of the title on there. Let's see. Assembly. That's what it is. That's what I thought it was. So let's see. This collects issues 43 through 46 of Morning Glories, written by Nick Spencer. So yeah, I am one trade away from finishing up this series as well. Although I don't believe In Stock Trades has that trade available, so might have to go on Amazon or something. I actually did see recently like that trade was half off or something, so might be able to pick it up for cheap. But yeah, this was a series that I kind of blind bought because I had a friend from, I think I might have mentioned a couple of videos ago that I had a friend from a previous job that told me about this series and was like, it's really great, you should definitely try it. And I do like Nick Spencer as a writer, so I'm excited to sink my teeth into this. And again, probably not going to start it until I get that final volume, but only one more to get, which is good. All right. So the next two books are part of a series that I've recently started collecting from a creative group that I love, and honestly, everything they've made I've loved. There's not been one thing they've made that I disliked, and that is Reckless, Destroy All Monsters by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. This is the second novella or graphic novel, whatever you want to call it, of the Reckless series. So this came out, I would say like a while ago, actually, probably about a year ago, and I just dragged my feet on it and decided to finally pick it up. So really excited to get this. And again, these hardcovers are amazing. Got the first one, very much surprised and impressed by the packaging on these. These are a little bit expensive for what they contain. I mean, $14 for this is slightly overpriced, but I'd rather have it in this nice format than paperbacks and stuff like that. So the fourth volume is out, so I want to get that. So this is the second one. This is Destroy All Monsters. And then this is the third one, which is Friend of the Devil. So these are wrapped in saran wrap, so I prefer not to open them up right now until I'm going to read them. But you can see here kind of the quality of the book here. Yeah, this is kind of, I guess, like the new maybe type of like format that they're going with like Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Like, I imagine at Image, these guys are just basically given free reign on whatever they want to create. I mean, they have made probably so much money for Image that it's ridiculous. So I'm pretty sure that they're just going to let them do whatever they want. But yeah, really excited to sink my teeth into this. I just want to wait until the series is done. I mean, I don't know how many of these they're going to put out, but I know that once I actually sit down and read these, I'll probably get through all these in like 2 days or so. Like I could probably sit down and read this probably in one sitting. I mean, that's one thing I love about Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' like style and their novels is not only are they like very addictive to read, but they're very fast reads as well, which obviously isn't everything. Like a fast read can be a fast read can still be bad, right? For example, the thing that I think of is this book. I read this and this was god awful, but I read it in like maybe 20 minutes, but it was really, really bad. But like this stuff is really gonna be good. I'm just expecting it to be. So this also is rated mature, so if you're curious about that, whatever. Yeah, so pick those both up. Gotta get the fourth one here. The next books I got here were part of a series, and I believe this is the entirety of the series, and that is Shuri. So I picked up the first volume for $5. Collects issues 1 through 5 of the Shuri series. You can see here some interiors here. Looks like Rocket Raccoon is going to show up at some point. But yeah, I did see this for a while. I like some in-stock or some Second and Charles, and they were going for like cover, and I'm like, I like Shuri as a character, but I don't want to pay $17 or whatever these trades cost these days. So I picked that one up, and I also picked up the second one, which is titled 24/7 Vibranium. And you can see here kind of like the approach, again, they're going with these books is kind of like more like a book, actually, with like the listing of the writers and the artist. This collects issues 6 through 10. You can see here the back. I do like the art going on here. I think the art is pretty nice, flows really well. So yeah, I was able to pick up both these volumes, and I believe this is the entirety of the series. I don't believe it went on for more than 10 issues, which again is unfortunate, but that's kind of the model that Marvel's making books these days. They're writing for the trade, honestly, and it is what it is, right? So nothing to do there. All right. Continuing on here, we have some Star Wars trade paperbacks that I picked up. The first one here is Volume 3 of Gillen's Star Wars Dr. Aphra series. And I realized that there are multiple Dr. Aphra series that are out right now. So I don't believe this is, I think this is still the first like volume of that series. Let's see. I mean, this is 2018, so I'm hoping that's the case. I think there's a 2020 series that came out, so I think this is still the original that I have already collected some stuff for. So, but yeah, this collects issues 14 through 19, and Kieran Gillen's writing this, so very much looking forward to his work here. I mean, he's written a lot of Star Wars material, most notably his Darth Vader run, stuff like that. So, as you can see, I'm looking down at my Star Wars collection here, but yeah, very much looking forward to this. My friend has the omnibus, so like he always brags about having like everything collected in the omnibus, but I'm a peasant, so I'm going for the trade paperback route. But yeah, I picked this up for a little bit more than I probably would have spent on it. It's $8, but I think it's, you know, when you find them, you have to get them, right? So, and I believe this might be, the next one here is Dr. Aphra, A Rogue's End, Volume 7. Or Volume 7 of Rogue's End. So this is I believe this is the final volume of Dr. Aphra for her first volume of, like her first run. So this collects issues 37 through 40, annual number 3, and material from Star Wars Empire Ascendant number 1. Found the little thing that they put in there for the security theft, because, you know, someone's going to steal an $8 book. But yeah, so you can see here some of the interiors. Yeah, so I think this leaves me with just having to find volume 5. So I think that's really all I need, because between volumes 1 and 2 of Dr. Aphra, there is Screaming Citadel, which collects issues of Dr. Aphra. So I have that in between there, and I think volume 5 is the only one I have left to get now for the first volume of Dr. Aphra. So very nice to have that. Next book I got here was one that always fun to find these in the wild, especially since I've been finding a lot of them lately that I don't own. And that is another volume of X Factor by Peter David, which is issues 200 through 203. And I got this for a pretty good deal. This was $6, titled Invisible Woman Has Vanished. So I know I keep joking about this, but probably going to take me a lifetime to collect these. I think at this point now, I have almost everything from volumes 1 through 10, except I think for volume 8. I think that's the only one I'm missing for the first 10 volumes. But yeah, very excited to get this. I think I'm going to wait and see if Marvel publishes any like omnibus for this series, because like they have already started publishing some. Like they published X Factor Volume 1, which is like Peter David's original like 90s X Factor run, and then Volume 2 is actually the beginning of this volume of X Factor. So I might wait and see if they publish like an omnibus that collects stuff that I don't already have, and just upgrade to that, sell off the trades that are like accounted for in there. We'll see. I mean, you know, I'm not in too much of a rush there, but yeah, very excited to get this, and always nice to find this in the wild. Yeah, and I believe this is the first trade that they do the renumbering, because this is now collecting 200 to 203. So like before this, it was this is like going back to like legacy numbering. So that's kind of what that is there. And the final volume. Wow, I've been talking for 18 minutes. The final thing that I picked up, a real steal, honestly, in my opinion, because I've been looking for this book for a decent price and really waited. I got the first volume of this series for $10 at a Books A Million, and was waiting for a while to find the second volume for a decent price, and was able to pick this up, and that is X-23 Complete Collection Volume 2. I got this for $15, so really, really great that I held out and bought this for a much better price. You know, this is a thick collection here for $15. This collects X-23 Um, oh, man, how many times do I sneeze on these on the camera? It's ridiculous. Clicks X23, the 2010 series 4 through 21. Dakin, Dark Wolverine numbers 8 through 9, and material from Wolverine, The Road to Hell number 1, and all new Wolverine saga. So I believe this brings us right up to the beginning of all new, all different Wolverine with X23 here. So yeah, very much excited to read this. And now that I have the whole series, I can sit down and easily do this. I had a friend in college who was huge into this. She loved X23, and when when her character made her debut in Logan, it was just a great moment for her, and I loved her appreciation for the character. So I'm very much excited to read this. It shows some interior art here as well. Very nice. Really can't wait to read this series and see that, get to know that character a little bit more. But yeah, that's all my comics. Spent 20 minutes talking about them. But yeah, very much excited to have that stuff. All things that I really needed to kind of fill out corners of my collection here. And yeah, it's very nice to see that. So the more stuff I can buy now, the more time I have left to read everything else that I own. So yeah, I'm on a good clip. But yeah, I think very, very good purchases here. So thank you guys so much for watching this section of the comic haul for video 106, haul video number 106. Alright guys, so welcome into the trading card section of haul video number 106. I do have one thing that I purchased, and that is the thumbnail for this section, and that is the Mewtwo V Union box here. This, I was so surprised that they had it, and story time with this. So I found this at Walmart. They had a bunch of them, but I decided to just pick up this one because I just didn't want to have to spend a lot of money on Pokemon cards yesterday. But picked this up because it was on sale it was originally $30, on sale for $21. And I took it to the register, and it turns out it was full price. So I scanned it and then went over to customer service, and they were giving me a hard time about it because they're like, well, this sticker doesn't match. And I'm like, well, you guys put the sticker on it. So they honored the discount, and actually I got about, $10 off of what I paid for it, which was great. But yeah, so Walmart just didn't match it up, but that's not my problem. So this is the gimmick that Pokemon came out with, I think, late last year, where like you had these 4 cards that you combined to make like one giant card. I don't think it lasted long because we don't see it anymore. So we'll open this up here. It does come with a big Mewtwo card, which is also nice, the same one as the combined here. And then we get a bunch of booster packs here. So let's get this open here, and we'll take a look at what we get. So let me open this up here. I'm not really particular about like keeping my boxes like intact, so I'm just gonna like tear into this. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. All right, so there's the frame of the box. Bye-bye. Comes with like a little seal here. Yeah, so you get 4 booster packs in this, which I think is a decent deal. That's about $16 right there. Here is the, whoa, this is, has like a weird texture to it. Here is the combined card. So that's really weird. I don't really know how I feel about that, but we'll put that in the binder with my rest of my big cards that I own. All right, so let's open this up here. There's a lot of plastic in this. All right. Okay, let's not damage these. So this is for the, I think those 4 cards there. So if you want to use that, Merry Christmas. This random card was behind one of these V Union cards, and that's Professor Burnett. So I don't know why that was there. That's weird. These are the 4 V Union cards. So let's shake those off and show them off here. So Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, there's that corner. This is just weird. Like, what the hell is this? Honestly, probably one of the stupidest gimmicks I think I've seen Pokemon do in a while. I mean, this is just nonsense, really, when you think about it. So, I mean, one of them... Okay, all of them have powers on them, but, like, it's weird. Like, there's no, like, labels for what it is. Like, I can't just imagine, like, putting, like, this card down and being like, what the hell is that? It's like, it's Mewtwo's crotch. Like, what the hell? So that's weird. Oh, God. Man, I have to blow my nose again. It sucks. Yeah, I think I'll just continue on here. We'll blow my nose later. All right. So we'll go through these packs here. So first one here is a Fusion Strike pack. So let's open that up. All right. So that is the code for that one. If you want to pause the video and take that code, go right ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Water Energy. We have a Trevenant. Trainer card, Adventurous Discovery. We have a Schoolgirl. We have an Indeedee. We have a Growlithe. We have a Phalanx. Really cool to see that. We have a Morpeko. We have a Smeargle. I have a bunch of these already. A Reverse Hollow Bayware. And we have a Hollow Fusion Strike, Single Strike, Rapid Strike, Deoxys. Wow, that's a lot of strikes there on the side there. Really cool card. Love to see that. All right. All right, next pack here. Let's open this up and see what we got in here. All right. Here is that code. If you want to use this online, go ahead. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Fighting Energy. We have a Barraskewda. We have a Bugcatcher. We have a Wigglytuff. Really cool to see that. A Snubbull. A Geodude. A Sizzlipede. Nothing too crazy here yet. A Klefki. Don't think I have one of those cards. Maybe I do. A Pansage. Got a bunch of those, that's for sure. A Reverse Hollow Durant. And a Hollow Grimmsnarl, which I don't believe I own, so that's really cool. But I don't think I have more Grimm, so I'm gonna have to find one of those at some point. All right, nothing too crazy here. Let's see if we can finish off strong here. The last couple of times that I've done unboxings on this channel, we finished off with like a crazy card, so hopefully that's the case here, maybe. Here is the code for this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. We have a Psychic Energy. We have Vigoroth. We have Lumbre. I think I actually recently got one of those. We have Fletchinder. Really cool to see that. Which I don't think I have a Fletchinder. I think I had Talonflame, I had Fletchling, but I don't think I have Fletchinder. Another Dano. I have a couple of these in my collection. We have a Mareep. Nice. Gives me nostalgic vibes. Mareep was always one of the people I had on my team in silver playthroughs. Wobbuffet. God, Wobbuffet's such a meme. Love Disc. We have Dwebble. Entei. Reverse Hollow Entei. And nice. Finishing off our list here, we have a Espeon V. Very, very nice. We're going to put that into a sleeve right away. Attack is actually pretty good there. A Zen Shot does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon V. And Super Psybolt is 120 damage. So really like that card. Just have to find the V Max, which I don't know if I'm ever going to find that. But nice. Got one there. Perfect. And the last thing we have here is Chilling Reign. So let's open this one up and see if we can, again, finish off strong here. Get another V or V Max card and call it a day. All right. Here is the code for that if you want to download this for the online game. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Water Energy. We have Clara. That's a trainer card. Another Brawly. I have a couple of these in my collection, actually. We have Haunter. Another Mareep. Different art, though, I think. Obviously, different sets. Rockruff. Swirlix. Nice. With another Lapras. I have a couple Lapras in my collection now, which is nice. Deerling. Reverse Hollow Zangoose. Really nice there. And finishing off our list here, we have Doug Trio. So nothing crazy in this one, unfortunately, but we did get some nice reverse hollows, actually. A couple holographics as well, and we did get a V, which is also really nice. So not too terribly disappointed by that, honestly. Do have these V Union cards now, which I honestly am probably just gonna seal away with the rest of V cards. I probably never use my V cards. Wow. You guys all know what I meant. But yeah, very excited to get this. And let's see here. Let's look at this card again. I do like this big card, though. Some nice art there. We'll put that in the binder with the other big cards that I own, but extra large cards, I guess. But yeah, that was the unboxing of the Mewtwo V Union Special Collection box. Nice to get the Espeon V card. I think that's cool. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching these unboxings, and definitely let me know what you think about the cards that I pulled here in this segment. So thanks for watching this part of haul video number 106. All right, guys, so welcome into the last section here of haul video number 106. This is the Lego section. So as I mentioned, maybe earlier in the full video that you'll see here shortly, I did go to Newark, Delaware, and I did go to a Lego store in the Christiana Mall, I believe is the name of the mall, where I bought a couple sets. Nothing too crazy. I was just trying to buy some stuff that I had on my collection list that I wanted that I could not buy on Amazon or Target, like basically Lego store exclusives. So I went ahead and picked those up and got some VIP points, which I'm going to use to hopefully pay for some of the May the 4th promos that I'm going to be picking up here probably tonight at midnight, actually, at the time of this recording. So very excited for that, but yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I picked up, and it's the thumbnail of this video, is the Lego Harry Potter character pack. This was on sale, actually. Originally it was $15, I got it for $12. Comes with Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy, Hannah Abbott, and Cho Chang. So a couple of characters that I don't actually have in minifigure form yet. Also comes with the Marauders map print piece, a book, a lantern, an apple, a little desk like bookshelf thing. So um, yeah, very excited to get this. I do like the character packs that Marvel has been, or Lego has been putting out. Um, you know, some of them are more overpriced than others. Honestly, this is a much better deal than the Star Wars ones. You get, you know, 4 characters and a build, which I think is nice, but to each their own, I guess. But yeah, we'll give this a build and we'll put this with the rest of the Harry Potter sets that we have in our collection here. The next one I bought was one that just came out, and very excited to get this. I actually can't remember when this was announced or when it was released because it just kind of snuck up on me and showed up on the website, and I'm like, oh, let me go pick that up. And that is the Infinity Saga, Infinity War set, I guess, character pack. And it says it comes with 5 minifigures, but Meek is not a minifigure. I mean, I know they gave him like all this stuff, but like I would consider that more like a build than an actual minifigure. So you do get Thor, you get Korg, you get Valkyrie, you get the Chitauri Warrior, and you also get Meek, which I guess makes 5 characters. But yeah, no other significant builds here other than like the cannon that you get from the Chitauri Warrior. But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they actually released this because like all these characters you can easily collect in like other sets, but I guess they just kind of wanted to throw in a character pack from Marvel this year, and that was the best thing they could think of. So yeah, pick that up for 15 bucks. All right, next thing I bought here was the brickheads for Looney Tunes, and that is Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. So funny enough, these were actually the 2 Looney Tunes character packs that I actually ended up getting like first when I started collecting those about a year ago. So it's really cool to see that they actually made a brickheads version of this, which begs the question of when they're going to make like, you know, Bugs Bunny and stuff like that, which I can only assume is right around the corner. But yeah, very fun to get these. You can see here the side what they look like and the backs of them. So nothing too crazy going on here. Do like the bills, love the colors. Very much representative of who they are. But yeah, we'll give this a build and another addition to the Brickheads group, which I think is very nice. These are Brickheads numbers 160 and 162. So for anyone who's curious and collecting those, it's crazy how long Brickheads have been around. I mean, I think they go back to like 2016. Like it feels like it's been less time than that, but like 8 years and, oh no, sorry, not 8 years. Wow, I can't do math. 6 years and they pumped out 160 of these already. Like that's just insane, right? So, but yeah, very much excited to build that. It's funny with Brickheads, like there's so many other ones that come out, like pet ones that I just do not have any interest in buying, but like I just think it's a progression of like who I am now as a Lego purchaser, because like a year ago I would have been like, oh, I need to buy all of those pet sets, like those Lego pet Brickheads. But now I'm just like if I don't buy them, am I really missing out on anything? Not really. I mean, I like the licensed ones because like they're iconic characters that are like in Brickhead form, so it's cute. But yeah, like regular pet sets, like I don't need to have a German Shepherd or like a Saint Bernard Lego pet set. Like that's not really something that I need in my collection, right? So but yeah, the next set I bought here was a Lego exclusive, and Lego has been pumping out a couple of these every year. They're like smaller end creator like vehicle sets. So like for example, picked this set up a couple of months ago. It's like the miniature version of the Vespa. So got that. Last year we got like a New York taxi and a tuk-tuk or a tuk-tuk, I think it is. So Lego has been pumping out some of the smaller sets like this over the last couple of years. And they're trying to do like vehicles from like other regions of the world. So this one is the Lego high-speed train, which I think is like kind of referencing like Japan's high-speed trains or like China's high-speed trains, because this comes with 2 like cabins. So in the back here, they actually show that you can buy another one and like combine it into a giant train, which I may do, but I'm not really too keen on like purchasing it. Like, you know, it's not like this is to scale with anything. This is a micro build. So yeah, we'll get this a build and we'll go. But like, I really like that this is like stuff that like Lego's producing. I think this is like a really nice little, little smaller end, cheaper set that you can buy that is kind of like a vehicle, and it's not just like one of those 3-in-1 sets. So really like the model that Lego's using for those. But yeah, other than that, that's really my haul for Lego. As I mentioned, the May the 4th promos start tonight at midnight. It's April 30th at the time of this recording, so very much excited to hopefully land some sets and some promos. This year is like one of the first years where I think like if you spend like the highest amount for the highest promo, you get all the other ones below it, which I don't think they've done in the past, because usually one promo has always been like in store only. So definitely worth it, I think, and double VIP points as well for some of those sets. So I'm definitely looking forward to purchasing those. But I'll obviously show you guys what I pick up during that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Lego section of this haul video, and thanks so much for watching. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching haul video number 106. As I mentioned, definitely have a lot of good stuff I picked up here today. Not too much, honestly, but as I said, for the Lego stuff in general, my next big purchase won't be until like May the 4th promos come out. There's just not a lot of sales going on right now. It's just, this is kind of like the lull period for like sales for Lego. Like, I know Target had some of those sales like earlier in April, like towards the end of March, early April. But like, we're kind of getting to like a lull period here a little bit with sales for some of these like major places. But I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks we'll get like another one of those Target sales, and hopefully more sets will appear on that. It's kind of like, I think the reason too is because like this is just the period between like releases of different stuff. So like up until we get like a release of a bunch of new stuff, we won't see anything else go on sale. So just have to be patient, and we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.